My name is Marilyn Meyerhans. My husband Steven and I run and own the apple farm in Fairfield, Maine, and Lakeside Orchards in Manchester. We've had the apple farm for 42 years, and Lakeside for, I think we're on our 15th or 16th year here. Mostly apples. We have about 100 acres between the two farms of apples, a couple acres of pears and plums, maybe 5 acres of gardens, 3 hoop houses, cider press. We try to be as vertically integrated in the growing situation as possible. So we grow it, pack it, press it. We market to our local stands. We have a stand at each farm. Farmers Market in Waterville, North Center Food Service, 10 Hannaford stores, and Crown of Maine Organic Cooperative, and Martha Putnam at Farm Fresh Connection, and some other smaller stores and markets. Well, the risks obviously are the weather, insects, and diseases. We've had hailstorms, so that's one big risk. Freezes at the wrong time of year is a huge issue, because if the blossoms are out, it can kill it. We could lose everything with a few degrees below 28 degrees. Winters, generally speaking, are okay. It used to be that if it got to 35 below, it would start killing the trees, but we haven't seen that in years. In terms of apples set, sometimes the apples just don't set. Could be rainy during the whole blossom. Bees don't work in the rain. No set, no apples. So that's the weather issues. Marketing, of course, is always an issue. We've got to have markets. We've got to have the apples that the markets want. So that's an issue. We have 12 acres of organics, orchard certified organics, so we use organic materials to modify or take care of some of those risks, like the bugs and the diseases. And in the rest of the orchard, we use an IPM system, integrated pest management, and then we buy crop insurance. That's the best we can do. We started off years ago with none, and it was just if there was a disaster, then we might get a disaster payment from the government. Those are not in existence. I think we did that once or twice, maybe 30 years ago. And we buy up. We don't get the basic level, we buy up a little bit. Not to the highest level, it's very expensive, but we do buy up.
Well, we have to submit our harvest records, and we do that, I believe, according to block by block, and what we pick in an average year. And I think they take a 5-year average, and they determine what our, production is, and an indemnity. It's based on that. And they also have an crop adjustment guy who comes out and goes through the orchard if we make a claim. And he does a count so that he can get a second verification, an independent verification of what we have for production. So if there is a claim, they've got that also to go by. After the harvest is over, we pay the premium, which is subsidized. Last year, we had 100% crop loss, hailstorm. We called our agent, the next day or the same day. The adjuster came out and did an assessment to verify the loss. They are pretty prompt with payments. The resulting indemnity was a lifesaver for us. Yeah, it made a big difference. Even though I think in those 10 years we've had two claims, so 8 years no claims, but still worth doing.
Know what you've got invested first. If you don't have much invested, then you're not going to lose that much. But if you have everything invested in it, like if you've got an outside job and this is just a sideline, you're probably not going to go broke. If you can go into your next year not digging the hole deeper, that's farming. For so many years, we borrowed line of credit, every year line of credit, and then we paid the rest of the year paying it off. We finally got to the point where we don't have to do a line of credit, but then if we lose a crop, we will go right back to that place where we're just living off a line of credit. So you never get ahead. And what crop insurance has done is kept us from falling into that hole again.